They said it like a modern fairy tale. Tap your phone once a day and you mine a new kind of digital gold. Tens of millions of people believed it. In 2019, two Stanford-trained computer scientists, Nicholas Kokolis and Chen Jiaofan, launched Pi Network on Pi Day, March 14. By early 2025, the project claimed over 60 million registered users and over 10 million migrants to its mainnet. This mobile-first network promised to democratize crypto mining and seemed like a grassroots revolution. The Pi app went viral in places like Nigeria, Indonesia, and Vietnam, where traditional banking is limited. Each day, pioneers pressed the purple lightning button to mine Pi coins, sharing referral codes to recruit more miners. The network's user count grew faster than its infrastructure. By Pito Day 2025, the community had built roughly 70 decentralized apps and held hackathons to expand its ecosystem. Despite these successes, one milestone eluded the pioneers: a listing on Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. Let's unravel why. In February 2025, Binance held a public poll asking its 250 million users whether Pi should be listed. Roughly 294,957 people voted, and 86% supported listing. The poll electrified social media. Pi enthusiasts saw it as a sign that Binance would finally embrace their coin. However, Binance reminded the community that polls are not binding. Only 0.12% of its users participated, and final decisions depended on due diligence, legal compliance, and technical review, not popularity. Weeks passed, the listing never came. Frustration boiled over, leading to speculation, conspiracy theories, and even waves of one-star reviews on app stores. To understand Binance's silence, we need to examine the hidden flaws in Pi Network's design. 1. An open network that isn't open. When Pi Network launched its open mainnet in February 2025, it trumpeted that 10.14 million mainnet migrations and over 19 million KYC hour verified users had paved the way for external connectivity. Yet, for much of its history, Pi operated in a closed environment. Until February 2025, users could not move coins to external wallets, making it impossible to test liquidity or integrate with other blockchains. Even after the firewall was lifted, all validators remain under the Pi core team's control, according to reports. With only 43 active supernodes and just 3 validators compared with thousands on Bitcoin or Ethereum, this centralization makes it difficult for exchanges to independently verify transactions are a basic requirement for listing. Pi's codebase also remains largely closed source, and there have been no widely recognized third-party security audits. In an era of billion-dollar DeFi hacks, major exchanges demand transparent, audited code before exposing users to a new token. 2. The concentration problem. Cryptocurrencies thrive on decentralization. Pi Network's distribution tells a different story. Independent analyses show that the top 100 Pi wallets control 96.37% of all tokens, and the top 10 wallets alone hold over 61%. Another estimate notes that the core team controls about 82.8 billion of the 100 billion PI tokens through 6 wallets and related addresses. Only about 7 billion coins are circulating, with the remaining 89 billion locked and managed by the team. Such concentration invites manipulation. Parallels have been drawn to the Terra Luna collapse and makes Pi a risky listing for an exchange that values market stability. 3. Regulatory and ethical red flags. Pi's mining model is referral-driven. Users earn more by recruiting others, which some critics liken to a pyramid scheme. Blockchain journalist Colin Wu warns that Pi faces legal scrutiny in China and beyond. The Vietnamese police have gone further, declaring that using Pi as a payment method is illegal, warning that individuals who accept Pi could face fines of 50 million to 100 million VND or prosecution. These regulatory clouds make exchanges cautious. Binance, having been fined by regulators in multiple jurisdictions, is especially wary of listing tokens that could attract legal trouble. 4. Lack of transparency and tokenomics. Unlike most projects that approach exchanges with clear tokenomics, Pi Network has not fully disclosed its total supply breakdown, vesting schedules, or roadmap. In mid-2025, analysts noted that Pi demanded a Know Your Business (KYB) process from exchanges and had yet to provide full transparency on its token distribution. For an exchange like Binance, which screens projects for compliance and investor protection, opaque tokenomics are a major obstacle. 5. Weak liquidity and real-world utility. Because Pi coins couldn't be freely withdrawn until recently, there was virtually no external liquidity. While Pi's ecosystem boasts thousands of internal apps and even a 100 million Pi Ventures fund, few of these projects generate measurable economic activity outside the Pi bubble. Exchanges like Binance require vibrant, decentralized ecosystems with independent developers and users to justify a listing. Without liquid markets and third-party demand, listing Pi would expose Binance to price manipulation and liquidity crises. Can Pi Network turn it around? The ongoing rumors about an August 15, 2025 listing illustrate how eager the community is. Yet fact-checkers confirm there is no official confirmation, and the rumors stem from misinterpreted wallet integrations. Analysts believe Binance might consider listing Pi around 2026-27 if the network meets specific milestones, openly sourcing its code, decentralizing its validators, completing third-party audits, providing clear tokenomics, and achieving substantial external adoption. Until then, listing on Binance remains a distant dream. The saga of Pi Network is a masterclass in the tension between hype and substance. A captivating narrative, Tap Your Phone, Join the Revolution drew tens of millions of people into an experimental economy. A community pool generated headlines, but when confronted with the hard requirements of the world's largest exchange, transparency, decentralization, security, and compliance, Pi Network fell short. For enthusiasts, the story isn't over. Pi Network is still building, and its popularity in underserved markets shows that there is an appetite for accessible crypto solutions. But for now, the mystery isn't why Binance refuses to list Pi. It's whether Pi can transform itself enough to earn that listing.